Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to do a Chanel rose box. So what I did was I grabbed this box, got it from Dollar Tree, $1.25. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it black. And we're going to set it like this, then I'm going to cut the roses. But first, let me go paint this and we'll be right back. Okay, everybody, so what I did was I did paint the boxes. I tried doing the spray paint on it. I really didn't like it. It was really, really shiny. And you can see the imperfection on the box. I did paint it on the inside, just in case you see a little bit once the roses are in it. I did the bottom as well, not that nobody's going to see it. I did the lid. I did the inside of the lid. You're not going to really see that, but I just did it a little bit underneath. But I've decided, and I tend to do this, is I start making something and then I kind of change my mind and it turns into totally something else. So what I've decided to do, just so I'm pretty picky, so I just see a little bit of a line. I mean, you wouldn't really notice it at first, but I see a little bit of a line. I mean, it is a dollar store little box for $1.25. So what I'm gonna actually do, so I'm actually gonna use Mod Podge. I'm actually gonna put it all over the box and I'm gonna actually just use some sparkles just to give it a little bit of bling. I am not gonna do the bottom lid that's gonna sit underneath, only because I've already have some ideas of what I wanna do and put some bling on it. So it won't really matter if I do put the sparkles because you're not really gonna see them. So let me put the Mod Podge on and do my sprinkles. And what I'll do is once I'm done and I let it dry, I'll be back and we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so I did the Mod Podge and I put the sparkles on here, just black sparkles. You can get them at any dollar store, Walmart, they all sell that. The ones I had were actually from Dollarama. It came in a pack of 8. A little container. So I did the Mod Podge with the sparkles, which I really like better than just the plain and the shiny on here. And I actually did the lid just in case because I want to put some bling on it and you'll see the little sparkles through it after. So I actually did that. So what we're gonna do is, oh, and I actually put a sealer on it. So it's a high gloss clear finish sealer. I actually bought it at Michael's. It was like on sale. And so I sprayed them after it dried. I actually sprayed it and just to seal the box in the top and so that you won't get sparkles all over yourself. And so what I want to do is, because the box sits a little bit low, I actually bought these. They actually come in a 2-pack from Dollar Tree for $1.25. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stick one in here. I'm going to glue it down and put the box on it. It actually fits, so it gives me more area to put the logo on it and do the bling on it. So let me get this done here. So let's glue this down. Let's put a little bit of glue. So I'm just going to put it in the middle. Push it down. I have sparkles still all over me. Then I'm just going to put some glue on the bottom to put the box on, because I'm not going to put it on because with all the roses and stuff like that, it's just going to stay open. So there's no use putting that on. So I'm going to try to center it so it's even all the way around. So make sure it's centered all the way around. So as you can see, it's nicely centered. So next I'm going to do is I'm going to open this other pack. I'm actually going to put 3 of these. I guess I could use the green blocks, then you got to cut them, but I just thought I'll stick these in here. So I'm actually going to use 3. I'm going to actually use 3. I'm going to glue these together as well. just around the outsides. This will what you'll stick the roses into around. So let me just glue these guys together. I'm gonna put it on the outside so it doesn't interfere when I stick the roses in. Just make it centered. They're not even the same size. Then I'm going to stick some glue in the bottom so that when the roses are in, they don't fall over or move around, because there is a little bit of leeway in the box itself. So let me just put that in the... I just hate that little sticky stuff. So I'm just going to center it like that. So you can see that it's done enough to put there. I'm actually going to do, I think I'm actually going to put the fourth one since I had 2 packs. I'm actually going to do one more. Then I'm not wasting crystals, just in case you can see on the sides when you put the flowers in that we won't waste it on crystals. All right. So now that we have that done, we're gonna have to cut the roses. So I'm just gonna move that to the side. So I actually bought these at Dollar Tree today. They were like well, $1.25. So I have these really nice roses. They're the long stem roses, actually at the Dollarama. I know you folks that are in the US don't have a Dollarama, but I'm sure you have the other stores, Hobby Lobby, Dollar General. Your store at Dollarama or Dollar Tree seem to have a lot of great stuff that we don't get. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these down to appropriate size that they will fit in there. I'm gonna use the wire cutters I bought at Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna organize them to get to the height that I want them in on the box. And once I get those cut, so I don't think you wanna see me cutting them, once I get those cut and I get those in there and put some little bit bling on it, and then I'm gonna go over the logo. I don't have a Cricut. Quick cut, I wish I did, but I'm going to show you because a lot of people don't have that machine. It is quite expensive, but I'm going to show you how you can actually make your own design, your own Chanel logo that we're going to put on here. So let me get this cut and then we will be back. Okay, so I ended up cutting all the roses and I put them a little bit shorter so when I stick them in there, you're not digging all the way down. I do have all the stuff that I cut off. I always keep these because you never know when you'll use the leaves again. The stems you could use for another crafting project, so I'm done with that. So while I let the box, I actually put just the trim on the bottom. I put the ribbon on the bottom already, so I just glued it on with some clear glue, and that's drying right now. So what I'm going to go on to next, like I was saying before, that I don't have a quick cut, and so I'm gonna do a logo. I already traced one, but I'm gonna show you how I did it. And that's a cute little cool little trick. So I just put, I'll show you on my tablet. So I just put, and you can size it as big as you want it depending on the size that you want it, and you just actually put your paper over, as you can see, and I just traced it. I just traced along the lines, and that's how I got my logo. So with my logo, what I'm gonna do is I actually did 2 just in case I mess up on one. I did one, and I took a piece of stock paper that I had. It just came in a pack at the dollar store. I think there was like 12 sheets that came in all different colors. I just cut this down. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna glue, just cut around a little bit. I'm gonna glue this on, and I'm gonna let it dry. Once it dries, it gives me a little bit more of a a thicker surface, but the reason I'm going to glue it on the back and when I let it dry is when I cut it out, it's going to come out black. And I know the box is black, but it's actually shiny. It already came like with the sparkles on it. But when it gets cut out black, it's going to have the logo in black. And I'm actually, excuse me, I'm going to actually put on the logo is the little pearls. I decided to do pearls. I was going to do some bling, but I thought the box already had the sparkle. So I'm actually going to just put the little pearls. So once, like I said, this is, you glue this on, it's dry, it will come out this shape, but the nice shiny part, then I will see the outline that I have to work with and glue on all the little pearls, and then I will glue that back onto the other one. So let me glue this on, get it dry. I will show you what I'm gonna do, and I will be back shortly. Okay, so now that it's actually dried, I glued it on the craft paper, the stock paper. I glued my Chanel logo. So it looks like this once you get it all cut out. But if you notice there's little white, like I guess it's just from the paper on the side. So what I'll do before I start gluing on the pearls is I just go along there so you won't see any traces of white. I mean, the pearls will be on there, but it's just a nicer, clean cut that will look really nice once that's done. And just go along all the spots. As you can see, the white, you don't have to worry about the back because that's going to be the part that we drew is going to be the back part where it's glued on. So there's still white here. So now you have a guideline. It's just easier for me to work on an outline when I have some pearls to put on for the design than doing it freehand. Okay, I think that's about it. So now you can see that there's no white on this. Oh, I missed a spot. So that when it's glued on, you won't see any white except the pearls. And it just gives you a guideline, like I said, when you're gluing on the pearls, how you want to do it. So I'm gonna glue the pearls on. I will come back and we will finish off this project. Okay, so I'm still just going, I'm still putting the pearls on. When you start gluing them, I would glue in the corner on the Chanel logo. I would do like, you have the three, it didn't make as quite three because of the way the pearls were set, but just try to do them even. I did 8 that way, 8 that way. And I'm just still trying to figure it, but I thought I'd show you the last little bit. I just used some E6000 glue. And it's just coming to bit. And then after this is done, I'm going to let it dry, and then I'll be able to glue it on the box, put the flowers in. And this E6000 glue actually dries clear, which is really nice and has a good hold. So let me finish it up. These little pearls have holes, so I try to turn them sideways. I always keep a pair of tweezers for my crafting stuff. when I do the cutout too on the back, I like it that it just gives you kind of like a template how to put all your little pearls or diamonds, whatever you decide to do. Just remember, it's your craft. You don't have to do exactly like mine. Everybody has their own ideas. And at the end of the day, you're the one that has to like it, not everybody else. And we're just coming to the end. Now, I think that's about it. So I'm just gonna, some of it's been drying while I've been doing it. So just to show you here what it looks like. And then that will be able to go on the box. I'm actually just gonna let it dry a bit. If you do have any questions, by all means, always comment. And once this is dry, we will come back to the box, putting the roses in and seeing the final results. Okay, everybody, I'm back. Everything got dried. I put actually an extra ribbon on top, rhinestone ribbon, and just thought it evened it out a lot better. I got the Chanel logo glued on. As you can see, it was on the black part. You can't see it. I think it turned out really well. I put the flowers in. I put some little diamonds, some little bit of bling I got from just the dollar store, just in between so you don't see just the flower foam. So all in all, I put 5 flowers in, thought it turned out pretty good. Please like, subscribe, and turn the notification on so you get notified for my next video. If you have any comments, please share below, and we'll see you soon.